Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, depending on where you are watching me from. My name is Bernard, for the people who don't know me, and welcome again to my YouTube channel. So, guys, for the new subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. And today I have a very important topic to talk to you because a lot of people have been asking me how I ended up coming to the United States of America from where I came from. So guys, we'll talk about that, but for now, kindly subscribe to my channel. So guys, I'm in California. I just came from Nevada. Nevada is on the other side, on my left hand side, and this is California because I just passed a signboard where it shows where the California border starts from, coming from this side. So guys, the reason why I've decided to stop here and make my video here is because of this amazing view, and the place is very peaceful because it's a little bit quiet. It's quiet, only few motorbikes are passing here. So on the other side I can hear some gunshots. Yeah, maybe there's a place where people usually come to train to shoot or do some kind of those activities, guys. So welcome back to my channel, to those people who are watching me for the second time. Yes, so let me show you guys around. Let me show you the mountains, guys. I don't know if you can hear the gunshots coming from the other side. This is Nevada for you. Like, it's very easy, guys. When you're in the United States, it's very easy to own a gun. Like, a lot of people have guns. Yeah, so yeah, perfect. Oh, perfect, guys. Yeah, so to Bonge. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how I ended up coming to the United States. Yeah, actually I came with a K1 visa, that is a spousal visa, fiancé visa. And by the time I was applying for my visa, the process took long. That is because of there was a lot of backlog at the USCIS. You know, it's because of COVID. I came here in 2024 January. Yeah, now I have 1 year and almost 2 years. Like in 2 months I'll be like stayed here for like 2 years. Sorry about that, guys. I've noticed like there are a lot of motorbikes that are passing. Yeah, so but it's not a very busy road. Yeah, so that's how I ended up coming. Like, my process took, I think my process took, from the time that I applied for it, the time that I got my visa, yeah, 8 months. But before that, some of the people that I know are here, they came with the same visa. It took them like 3 months because at that time there was no COVID. It was before COVID and after COVID. Yeah, so, but I think right now the process is fast. That's how I ended coming here. So, my journey. I think that should be the title of this video. My journey started when I was in Kenya, not to come here in the United States. I'm just saying like all my journey where I was born. I was born in Kenya, born and raised in Kenya, went to school in Kenya. Then in 2019, that 2019, that's when I moved to Dubai, UAE, that is United Arab Emirates. I moved. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I knew I'll get a job, so I renewed my visa, and I think the first week after renewing my visa, yeah, I got a job, and I was like, I don't even care what kind of job that I have gotten. What I want to do is like I just want to focus, and I'll do. I will improve myself little by little. So I took the job. My first job was a knife guard. I remember I was a knife guard. Oh, sorry. Before that, I went to school. It was called First Security Group. I went to that school, and I got trained to be. I knew how to swim, but I got trained to be a knife guard, and that is the saving life saving techniques. I got a lifeguard license, and I got a first aid certificate and license also. So that's why I got that job as a lifeguard. So I worked for a few years. Then that's when I now decided to come here. So my visa to come to the United States, that was in 2023. My journey started. So sorry about that. There's a lot of cars now. So I came here in the United States, but here is the story now. Before I came, I didn't go back to Kenya. When I got my visa, I did all my process at the UAE. That's why I did all my process. I got my visa from UAE, not from Kenya. So when I got my visa, I was very excited. I didn't even bother to check if the documents it's okay. Like my visa was okay. I didn't even bother to check everything. Like I was just excited because I knew now I have a visa. So now I'm going to the United States. So my day, the day that I was coming now here in the United States, I went to the Dubai airport. So when I was there, I gave the person my passport and my documents, all the documents that I had, and she asked me some questions like, where are you going? I answered all those questions, like when I got my visa, blah blah blah. So the problem came when she scanned my visa, my passport, it didn't reflect like I have a visa. And she was like, she tried like several times, and I was like, she didn't tell me nothing. So I was like, what is happening? So she told me like, just hold on, let me call my supervisor. So she went inside, and I think she called the supervisor. Yeah, that was the supervisor. So the supervisor came, never told me anything. They started doing the thing, like trying to scan it again. Yes, they can see my passport has the visa, but when they scan the passport, it's supposed to bring the documents, like the details, like I have a visa. Yeah, so sorry about that again. So they tried to scan, but they couldn't find where the problem was coming from. So when she called the supervisor and the manager, they came and they scanned, and they found out like there is something wrong with my visa, with my visa. but they didn't tell me. So she printed like the boarding pass because they allowed me to proceed. They allowed me to proceed. So this is where the main story is. So I proceeded. I went to London, but when I was in Dubai, she only printed my the boarding pass from Dubai to London. Then she told me like I'll get the other boarding pass from London to Texas. Yeah, from London. She didn't. So I went to London. I gave them all my documents that I had, which they needed because I had everything. So the same thing happened again. So I met this guy. So he tried to scan my passport, but unfortunately it couldn't bring any information about my visa. So I stayed there. I was like worried, like this thing happened to me when I was in Dubai, and now it's happening again. I'm in London, and I don't know what is happening. Like I don't know. My visa is very legit. I followed like everything like that was required, and I have everything that was required. So this guy tried for like 30 minutes, like 20 minutes, like to find out why my visa is not like showing, like my passport is not showing any information about my visa. So even for him, he was like, bro, I can't help you because I don't think I will allow you to proceed because I don't know why the passport is not reflecting any information about your visa. So I was like, why? You can see I have a visa and it's very legit. So what he did, he called somebody else, the supervisor. Yeah, he called the supervisor. The supervisor came, and she was very busy. I don't know what she was doing, but when she came, she tried to check where the problem was coming from. She didn't find any problem. She didn't find where the problem was coming from. So there was one woman who really helped me because this guy now started saying like, I can go back. I have to go back because they cannot let me proceed. So I was like, oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? Don't forget, I'm not from Dubai, I'm not from UAE. So I was not to go back to UAE because already I exited the country. Now I was to go to Kenya because I don't need a visa to go to Kenya. I didn't have any visa to go to UAE since I exited the country. So I was like, what? Devil is a liar. I got worried and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to Kenya without no plans. My plans was not to go to Kenya, my plans was to come to the United States. So what happened, like there's one woman who came, much respect to her wherever she is. So she came and she was like, oh, I don't want you to go back. I'll just try to help you. I'll try to find out why the passport doesn't reflect any information about your visa. So she started making calls, and to make the matter worse, it was her second day at the airport because she told me she was transferred. She got that job from somewhere else, from another airport. So it was her second day in that. So she took my passport, trying making calls. She made calls. She called, I think, the embassy. I don't know if it's the embassy or what. I don't know. But she called, I think it's the embassy or something. So she called them and they told her, like, yes, I have a visa because there is some numbers there. Like, she read the number to them. Yeah, they confirm, like, yeah, I have a visa. So when she asked me if I have any other document with me, I told her, yes, I have my Kenyan ID and I have a Emirates ID because yeah, they were still valid. So I gave the all the ID, Kenyan ID, identity card, and the Emirates ID. So when she confirmed, she was comparing the dates and everything, the name. She noticed like there is a misprint. The misprint, like you know how for us Kenyans, when we are writing like the date of birth, we usually start with the day, month, then the year. But here in the United States, it's totally different. So I don't know who made the mistake. I don't know if it was me or them at the embassy. I don't know. Since today, I've never known who did the mistake. But definitely it's not me because yeah, I know the day that I was born. So instead of them starting with like the way I'm used to, we are used to in Kenya, like day, month, year. So they start here. They start with month, date, then the year that I was born. So I think that's where the problem was coming from, because it was saying like I was born in August. No, I was not born in August. I was born in July. So that's where the problem came from. July date 8. So they started with date 8. They started with August, then date. So that's where the problem came from. That's where the problem came from. So she noticed that and she called the supervisor again, and they saw the problem, and they were like, they made some calls, and they allowed me to proceed because yes, my visa was genuine. The only problem was like the misprint. So when they said that, I was just happy, and the woman was very good because she told me like she print for me the boarding pass from London to Texas, from Texas to Reno. But she advised me when I reach, I should inform the uh, the officer there at the airport, like for the port of entry, like I had a misprint in my card, in my visa. So I proceeded and I was happy because I knew like now nobody else will be asking me about my passport for now, because now I have both boarding passes. So I went from London to Texas. I waited for like 2 hours until my next flight from Texas to Reno. Then it was a smooth night. It was good. So I went to the port of entry was at Texas, because that's where the first place that I landed here in the United States. So I gave the officer my information of everything, and he stamped. So I proceeded. I came to Reno. I met the other officer. So I gave. So before that, when I reached Reno, there was this guy who was in front of me, like he was like giving the information to the officer, because there you have to be asked questions, where you are going, how long you will be there, all those questions. So the guy was, I think he was from, I don't know, I'm not sure, but he was from maybe Pakistan, Iran, those countries in Middle East. So the guy was not understanding, like he was just confused because all his documents were in the suitcase. Like the officer was asking for a document and the document was in the suitcase. So the officer was like angry somehow because of the guy. So he was like, bring this document, and he will go to his suitcase and he will start like searching for the document that the officer need. So I think he was angry. I noticed like he was angry. So he was like, the guy gave him all the documents and he was like, go, go, go. So I was the next one and I had everything with me in my hand. So the officer asked him a lot of questions because I think he showed like how confused he is, or he was afraid of something. I don't know. So for me, I was like, prepared, I was ready, I had all the documents with me in my hand. So when the officer asked me for the documents, I handed him the documents. And actually, he never asked me all those questions like he asked from that guy. So the question he asked me is like, do you know how many days are you supposed to be in the United States? From the visa that I came with, the K1 visa, you're supposed to come. It's like a 90 days visa. So I told the officer, yes, I know I'm supposed to be here for only 90 days. So yeah, for those within those 90 days, I'm supposed to get married within those 90 days because my visa is like fiance visa, the K1 visa. So he asked me the address where I'm going. I knew it, so I just told him. What else did he ask me? I think those are the only questions he asked me, and he was like, "All the best." Then he stamped my passport. So that is called I-90. From the time he stamped that, the stamp on my passport, I only have like 90 days to do the wedding. So I entered the United States. Yeah, she came and picked me up at the airport, and I was just happy. The journey was not that easy. The journey was not easy at all. It was not easy at all. Knowing that, yeah, I was to be taken back to Kenya. But God is good, all is well, and right now I'm here. So I came here. The other thing that I found, like I was very excited because even from when I was young, I used to dream of coming, like one day I'll come to the United States. And because we have like some extended families here, a lot of them came when I was young. Yeah, so when they used to come to Kenya for visit, they would bring us sweets. So I used to think like that, sweets from the United States. So it was like somehow like I grew up knowing like the United States is a very very good country. That's why I wanted to come here from when I was young. Yeah, so I came here. The other thing that was hard for me is like staying, like the culture shock. The culture shock they usually talk about. Like you are used to seeing a lot of people, interacting with a lot of people from Kenya, from Dubai. Also, Dubai is like a busy city. Like there are a lot of people. Like you walk out, you find a lot of people. But here, when I came, I was like, what? At first, I was very excited because I was in the United States. But I got used to it, staying at home every day. I'm not doing nothing because I can't work. I don't have like work permits. I don't have the security social number. I don't have my green card yet. I haven't done even the wedding. It was hard for me. So I applied for. We did our wedding, and I applied for work permit after I think 3 months. Yeah, I applied for my work permits and my green card. So I waited for the USCIS because still there was backlog. Still here there was a lot of backlog because the backlog was brought by COVID. So everywhere there was a lot of backlog. Not the embassy in the US, not here. So it took like 3 months for them to get back to me. And bad news. Bad news was my papers were rejected. Reason to why they were rejected is because they changed the form. You know the form? It goes by the year. Like for now we are in 2025. So when you are printing the form from their website is supposed to be updated, like the recent dates for the form. So what I did, I didn't check that. Like I was like, I didn't know nothing about all that process. After waiting for 3 months, I got a rejection, a denial, not a rejection. So I got a denial. Then I had to figure out where the problem was came from. So from the paper they gave me, they specified the why the paper my papers were denied. So what I did next is like we contacted Rapid Visa. They are like attorneys, like they help you with the process. We paid a lot of money. It's very expensive actually to pay an attorney for such kind of a process. So we started the process with them, and I gave them whatever they asked. I didn't have a lot of things like at that time, but I made sure I needed to have everything that they asked for. So I gave them everything, and they filed the papers. It stayed for like wait, I think 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks. I'm not sure about that. Then I got a receipt number, and I got an RFE. RFE simply means like request for more evidence. I was just confused. The first time it was rejected, the second time they're asking for RFE, request for more evidence. I was like, what is happening? We are using an attorney, like a lawyer for our process. So I was like frustrated because we've paid a lot of money and I'm getting like those disappointments. So I made sure whatever the thing was asking, I sent everything. I sent everything, and after another like three months, I got my work permit and I got my security social number. So the best thing about here, at that time I couldn't wait because I had stayed for very many months without like having a job. I'm not getting busy, and I'm tired. That's why people get depression, because at that time I was always angry of nothing, because I'm not used to staying at home. Like the whole time you are staying at home, you don't know people. I don't know no Kenyan here. I didn't know any Kenyan here. I never thought like there are Kenyans in Reno, but actually you find Kenyans everywhere. So by that time I got my work my work permit. I started applying for jobs, and it was very easy because it's somehow easy to get jobs here comparing to a country like UAE. So I got my first job, and I was happy about it, and I worked with them for 2 months. For 2 months, then I got another job where I'm working recently. But still, I got I when I was applying for jobs, I got a lot of interviews, which some of them I didn't even bother going, because I got another job close to my home. It's like, and that's why I'm working right now. It's like 7 minutes from home or 10 minutes from home. So I was like, I don't even need another job from far, because I did a phone interview with Tesla. So I did a phone interview with them and I passed, but after checking where the the company is, it's a little bit far, and it's the same. It's further from even where I was working before. So I was like, no, no, thank you. I didn't even bother to go to a in-person interview. So yeah, that's and before that, sorry. Before that, when I was very desperate of looking for Kenyans, I used to go to Facebook and write like Kenyans in Nevada, Kenyans in Reno, but most of the Kenyans I found in Nevada, they were in Las Vegas, they were in Fanry because there are so many Kenyans who are military here. So they were a little bit far from me. So one day I was going to the store, it's called Costco, and thanks to this bracelet. So when I was going, I had like somebody say, in Kenya. I was like, I saw two guys. I noticed, I saw them with the bracelets, and I was like, thanks God, I know this, they are from Kenya. So I was so much excited about that. So we talked in our local language, Swahili, and we exchanged contact. They told me actually there are a lot of Kenyans here and they have a group, and they joined me to the group. And actually, we went to a party in one of the park. And I met a lot of Kenyans and I made a lot of friends, and I was like, oh my God, now I feel home. I just feel like I'm back home because now I can be able to be having people that have come from the same country. We interacted with them. We used to meet, even now. Yeah. So yeah, after now I got my job at Chewy. That's where I'm working recently, and I'm so happy. So far, so good because I look my journey from back way back home in Kenya. I think it's not that easy, but for me, I was a little bit okay because I think God always favors me because even when I was in Kenya, it was not like I was like suffering that much. I was okay because I got a good, let's say a good job. For me, it was a good job because it was paying a little bit well compared to other people. It's God favor because the company that hired me, uh, I got this favor from God first, and the owner of the company liked me, and the son of the company was the operation manager and the production manager. Everybody, because I was hardworking, not a little bit. I was hardworking. So I got this favor and I was promoted within. When I started there, it took me, I think it took me 5 months or 4 months to be moved up. Moving up means like I got a higher pay in a different department. So I worked there and I was okay. Yeah, but so far I usually we grew up with. Some of them are doing amazing. Some of them are way better than me. They're still but what I mean and what I wanted to say is like also there are those people that we got raised together. It's so unfortunate because not most of them, but some of them got themselves into drugs, and yeah, their life is not good because yeah, there are some of them that I usually interact with, and I've seen like yeah, I just hope God one day we remember them. And the reason for me to do this video is like most of them actually asked me how my journey from Kenya to here. Yeah, that's why I decided to do this video so that everybody can be able to see what God can do. Yet I'm not where I wanted to be or want to be, but yeah, I'm where of now, and I'm working to be in the other steps, to be another step up. Yeah, so guys, nobody should discourage you, and nobody should tell you like you are not worth and you can't do or make it to come to a country like this. Because for me, I had nothing. I had nothing when I came. I knew some people that now they are here and they are doing great things. So guys, nobody should ever discourage you about about you coming here. So always focus on your goals. It's not like a must you come to this country. You can go to another country. You can go to Europe. You can go to that United Arab Emirates. You can go to another, maybe another country, and you can still be in Kenya and do great things. Like some of my friends who are in Kenya, they are doing great things. They are they are good. They have achieved a lot. So it's only you focus on whatever you want to do. Yeah. So guys, I think I'll end my video here. All you needed to explain and encourage and also for the people who wanted to know about my journey. Yeah, but still I have a lot of things to talk about, like the do or don'ts of here in the United States, also about jobs, about school, about all those kind of things. Because yeah, because right now I'm planning to go now to school again. Yeah, because I'm not yet satisfied. I'm not comfortable. Nobody should be comfortable. Never be comfortable. Even those people who are billionaires, they are always working, always like trying to find new ways of making money. So never be too comfortable where you are. Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching my video, and kindly for the people that have joined right now, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. It's still new because yeah, just the other day. It's still new channel. Please, you can support me by subscribing to my channel. You can give me a thumb up. You can share my video, or you can comment. You can tell me anything. And if you want to know anything, you can go to the comment section, write anything or anything that you want me to talk about here. Yeah. So guys, I love you so much, and I hope we'll discuss more about this. I have a lot of things to share with you. Yeah, it's always good to share with your friends and people who are willing to learn, because I don't want people to go through the same process that I went in. Like, it's good to confirm about your documents if they are okay. It's good to know all those kind of things, and yeah, that's why I'm sharing this with you. So, guys, thank you so much. Bye bye. Until next time, see you.